In this lesson, we'll prepare systems on dead ship, for the main engine operation. Then we'll start the main engine on diesel oil, from the local panel. And finally, we'll make a change over to heavy fuel supply. On the boiler monitoring and control system, check out that at least one of the boilers is running, or ready to start. On the diagram, boilers feed water and condensate system. Check out that the boiler's steam outlet main valves are open. Boiler's water pumps are running. In engine room 3, on the group push button box panel engine room fans, check out that the fans are running. The fans can be started also from the MSB group starter panels. In engine room 3, on the auxiliary blower starter panels, set both blowers to remote operation. We assume that all pumps are set to be operated from control and monitoring system. Otherwise, required pumps can be started from the main switchboard or from their push button boxes. On the high temperature cooling system mimic, start the main engine jacket cooling fresh water pump 1. Set pump 2 to standby mode of operation. On the diagram, high temperature cooling system, open the preheater valves. To start the main engine preheating, close the shutoff valve. Check out that the jacket water pump is running. For successful main engine start, the temperature of the engine cylinders should raise up to more than 50 degrees. Warming up time is about 15 minutes. During the main engine preheating time, check out the following system state. On the seawater cooling system diagram, check out that the chest valves are open. The main seawater cooling pump is running. Pump suction and discharge valves are open, and valves to coolers are open. On the low temperature cooling system diagram, check out that the valves to coolers are open. The cooling pump is running, and sufficient water flow and pressure exist. On the generator's cooling system diagram, check out that the pump is running. On the diagram, fuel oil service system for the main engine and generator engines, check out that fuel supply pump is running. Fuel circulating pump is running. On the lube oil system diagram, check out that pre-lubricating pumps are stopped. Cylinder lubricator pumps are stopped. Now, on the high temperature cooling system diagram, check out the temperature of the cylinders. When the temperature rises up to 50 degrees, the heating can be stopped. Close the preheater outlet and inlet valves. Open the shutoff valve to provide sufficient water flow for cooling the main engine. Otherwise, main engine start fails, and further start will be blocked. On the control and monitoring system, lube oil service system mimic, start main low pump 1 for engine pre-lubrication. Set pump 2 for standby mode of operation. On the low temperature cooling system mimic, check out that the cooling pump 1 is running. Set pump 2 for standby mode of operation. On the seawater cooling system mimic, check out that the main seawater pump 1 is running. Set pump 2 for standby mode of operation. In the engine control room, on console C, bottom part, set cylinder lubricator display mode to main control unit. Start pump 1 for pre-lubrication of the cylinders. The LED illuminates. In engine room 1, enter the 3D stage to directly operate the fuel indicator valves on the engine cylinders. Rotate the stage by the right mouse button to position the engine as required. Zoom into the stage by the mouse wheel. Open fuel oil indicator valves of all cylinders. Once all valves are open, enter the turning gear starter panel in engine room 1. Switch power on. Engage the turning gear. Turn the engine in forward direction till the ammeter reading is about 4. Turn the engine in reverse direction till the ammeter reading is about 4. Disengage the gear and switch power supply off. On the engine room 1, 3D stage. Close indicator valves of all cylinders. On the system diagram, fuel oil service for the main engine and generator engines. Open the main engine fuel oil inlet valve in engine room 1. On the main engine local control panel, check out the readings on the engine system's gauges. Set the control mode switch handle to engine side. Set the handle blocking arm handle to engine side. Set the maneuvering handle to position start. Click and hold the start button till revolution speed is greater than 38 RPMs. In the engine control room, on console C, bottom part, set the telegraph receiver to position ahead dead slow. To set revolution direction, set the maneuvering handle to position about 10% for the main engine to run dead slow. In engine room 1, on the main engine local control panel, set both handles to remote. The engine is running and control is now handled to ECR. On console C, bottom part, set mode control switch to auto for economy of the cylinder's lube oil consumption. On the control and monitoring system, acknowledge all alarms. Now, on the system diagram, fuel oil service for the main engine and generator engines, we can change over to the main engine heavy fuel oil supply. Open the valve to flow heavy oil from service tanks. Close the MDO supply valve. Watch the fuel heater and viscosity controller operation. For some period of time, the fuel system is filled with a mixture of fuel oil and heavy oil. Automatics controls the state of the heater inlet valve, and the fuel temperature on main engine inlet will raise as the system feeds heavy fuel only to both main and generator engines.